12. Dharmanandi of Chang'an. During the Jin dynasty, Zhao Zheng Dharmanandi, or Faxi in Chinese, was originally from Tukhara, free of secular desires. Since his childhood, and intellectually gifted, having studied classics, his phenomenal achievements owed to his earnestness. He read through the Tripitaka, specializing in the Ekatara Agama. With his extensive knowledge and experience, he earned a great reputation in Tukhara. Dharmanandi traveled across various nations to observe their customs. He often indicated that the key to Dharma transmission was to preach to those who had never heard of it. Thus, risking quicksand, he came to Chang'an during the Jianyuan period in the former Qin dynasty. Since Dharmanandi was versed in a wide range of knowledge and renowned for his cultivation, Fujian received him with great respect. Prior to that period, Chinese Buddhist sutras did not include the four agamas. Zhao Zheng, the prefect of Wuwei in Fujian's government, intended to ask him to translate them. At that time, Murong Chong had mounted a vengeful rebellion and attacked Fujian. Wangzhong was in turbulence. Zhao Zheng deeply respected the Dharma. Not concerned with his own safety, he invited Daoan to gather monks versed in Buddhist teachings and requested that Dharmanandi translate the Madhyama Agama and Ekatara Agama in addition to the previous texts, including the Abhidharmasara and the Tridharmika Sastra. It amounted to 160 fascicles in all. Zhu Fonian interpreted, while Husong wrote it down. From the summer to the spring of the third year, it took almost 2 years to complete. When Yao Chang's forces approached Guangzhong, fear spread among the public. Dharmanandi bid his farewell and returned to the western regions, and no one heard of him afterwards. At that time, Fujian had just been defeated. Revolts arose one after the other. Barbarian troops ravaged the region, and civilians fled. Owing to Zhao Zheng's great efforts, a majority of the scriptures were translated. Zhao Zheng, style name Wenye, was either from Qingshui, Luoyang or a native of Jian, according to some records. He filled the position of Zuzhuoling at the age of 18 and then successively held the posts of Wangmin Shilling and prefect of Wuwei. He had a thin figure, no beard, a wife, and a secondary wife, but there were no children in his family. Some of his contemporaries said he was a eunuch. However, he was intelligent and generous, studying Buddhism as well as other forms of knowledge. Zhao Zheng would advise straightforwardly and did not evade issues. Fujian favored and trusted Princess Qing and his ethnically Shanbei brother during the later years of his reign, slackening his governance. Thus, Zhao Zheng sang a song to advise the monarch. It has been said that the Mengjin part of the Yellow River turned in 500 miles. The river water had been clear, but who polluted it? Fujian was touched and said, "It was me." Zhao Zheng continued, "A jujube tree in the northern garden that is full of leaves shading the ground, although its branches are full of thorns, it produces fruits in the shape of red hearts." Fujian smiled and asked, "Are you this so-called Zhao Zheng?" Records like this presented his sense of humor and intelligence. Later, when Buddhism was popular in Guangzhong, he wanted to join the monastic order. But Fujian wanted to keep him and did not approve it. After Fujian's death, Zhao Zheng's aspiration came true, and he changed his name as Daozheng. He hence made a verse, "Why did the Buddha attain nirvana so early when he was born so late? Taking refuge in Shakyamuni Buddha today, I follow the great path." He later resided on Mountain Shenglo in seclusion and concentrated on sutra and Vinaya studies. Shi Wei, the prefect of Yangzhou, admired Zhao Zheng's virtue, so he coerced the latter to associate with him. Zhao Zheng died at Xiangyang in his 60s.